Hi, boys and girls. We're back today. Hope you had a good 3-day weekend. So today we're doing language arts lessons for day 1 and day 2, and they are based on key details and main ideas. For day 1, you're going to be answering these questions, and for day 2, you're going to be reading to identify the main idea and key details that support them. Here's paragraphs 1 through 6. And paragraphs 7 through 10 you're going to do on your own, boys and girls. Now this is on page 12, and it's all about community. So let's go over there, and let's go ahead and change the right page. Open up to the right page. All kinds of communities is the title. For day 1, here are the questions you want to answer, okay? What do you see is the same, and what do you see is different? How are they alike? How are they different? And they're talking about these two pictures. What do you see that's the same? What's different? What else can you see? I know you can come up with more ideas, boys and girls, so tell me, what do you see that's the same and what's different? Another question you were going to answer for day 1 is, what are the 3 graphic features that you see on this page? There's not just one, there's 3 of them. I see that, and that. What are they called? Can you tell me? Okay, good. And then the last one is you want to answer, what are the kids in the graphic feature going to tell us? But of course you won't know until you read that, okay? So if you see, boys and girls, I have underlined key details. These ones that I underlined in different colors because I think they are helpful for you to understand the main ideas and the key details, okay? So I'm going to start reading with you. All Kinds of Communities by Lisa Benjamin. People across the world live in all kinds of communities. A community is a place where you live. It can be a crowded city or a tiny town or a suburb somewhere in between. Communities across the United States vary in many ways besides size. Sometimes it is the land or the physical environment that makes the difference. Some communities are in the middle of the country. Others are on the coast. Some communities are cold most of the year. Others have warm weather year-round. Some communities are rainy wetlands, while others are dry deserts. Sometimes it is the type of job that makes a community different. For instance, many people in Gloucester, Massachusetts, make their living catching fish. Eugene, Oregon is an area with forests. Lumber mills are big business there. There's millions of people that live in one community. Only a few thousand people live in this community. So when I annotated and I make communities have different features, here are the features that make them different. So what can you think about where our community's at? What can you see that's different about this? What's our weather like? What are the kind of jobs around our community? Sometimes it is the population or the people that can make a community different. In some towns, many residents were born and raised in the area. They have their traditions or special ways of doing things. In some cities, many residents are new. They have come from all over the world to live there. What do we know that word is called, guys? Yes, immigrants. They bring their own culture or the way of doing things. And in case you didn't know what culture was, here is the context clue. However, all communities have one thing in common. Each one is a place that people call home. Meet 3 people from the different communities across the United States. Let them tell you why their hometowns are so special. So boys and girls, if you see, I have underlined the key details, and right here we have come up with the main idea. So now your turn is going to be to read Farmersville, a rural community, and I have already underlined some of the things. I want you to maybe circle words you don't understand, take notes over here, and then come up with the main idea for paragraphs 7 through 10. Okay? Have fun doing this, boys and girls. This should be a little bit easier now that you have these underlined. All you have to do is come up and then fill them in onto